Good afternoon to everybody. I work at Ecovidrio. As you may know, we are the EPR scheme specific for glass packaging in Spain. So, I'm going to today. I will discuss about the role of glass packaging in the performance and cosmetic sector, but with a particular focus on packaging eco-design within this industry. First of all, I'm going to talk about my vision of the sector. Secondly, I will talk about the specific eco-design guide we developed for the beauty sector. And thirdly, I'm going to explain to you about the modulated fee we have for glass packaging in Spain, which is also has some relation with the sector. And to conclude, I will talk about a couple of pilots we are working on for the sector for next year, about retailers and nail salons specifically. So, starting about the sector. Let me begin with some context. This sector represents in Spain around 2% of the total weight of domestic glass packaging. Although it constitutes a relatively small portion, every contribution counts as we aim to achieve at least 80% of separate collection by 2030. So it's important to us. Even small quantities of glass packaging can make the difference. So we work with them, and as you may see now. Um, I would like to highlight some opportunities and also areas of improvement we've seen for this work we are doing. Starting with the opportunities, the market is increasingly prioritizing sustainable and high quality packaging. It's a luxury market, so it's normal. And I believe it's an area that glass excels. So it's good for glass packaging. Glass stands out as premium material due of its high added value, recyclability, safety, reusability, making it ideal for the demands of this sector. So this is the main opportunity we have. As for areas for improvement, these primarily relate to eco-design, which is why we are placing significant emphasis on this aspect. Key areas include reducing overwrapping and improving the waste to product ratio may be a focus. Additionally, the sector should avoid using certain materials that can hinder the recyclability of glass, particularly opal glass and borosilicates, and I'm going to explain about this later. So, about the eco-design guide we developed. First of all, it's a guide we work with in collaboration with Estampa, the Spanish Perfumery and Cosmetics Association. And the target was to assist companies in adopting sustainable packaging options and addressing all related aspects. So we developed it last year, and it's well, the name says, a guideline, a book they can read when they need some information about eco design and sustainability in their glass packaging. And explaining a little bit about this guide. Well, the main areas for improvement outlined in the guideline include reducing the weight of packaging waste generated, eliminating non-functional elements wherever possible, avoiding the use of glass types other than soda lime or we may say common glass, for instance, opal and borosilicates. Also, avoiding the use of ceramic substances in caps and other additional components, and improving the separability of elements attached to the container to facilitate recycling and disposal. And here are some examples of measures that can be implemented, such as weight reduction, format optimization, reuse promotion, recyclability enhancement, and reducing environmental footprint. Well, this slide highlights examples of improvements for caps and atomizers, including, well, um, ensuring that they can be easily separated from glass packaging and avoiding the use of multi-material caps, which may be also a problem for recyclability. And well, these are just examples. Obviously, the guide focus on also labels and caps and all the packaging. But well, I think the example here, just you can see that well, the work we have behind that. And by the way, you can find the guide in our website. It's in Spanish. Sorry about that, but I think there are many images, so you may find some examples that can be useful. And well, talking about these glass different from soda lime glass, borosilicate, and opal glass, and also ceramics. Well, these materials act as disruptors due to their higher melting points, which hinder recyclability in glass furnaces, obviously. So we are working with the sector about alternatives. And as an alternative to borosilicate and opal glass, we may find amber colored soda lime glass and precot sleeves because they can be used when necessary to minimize product photodegradation, which is the the way they are looking for when they are deciding to using this glass. So it's good to have alternatives. But for ampoules, we don't have any alternative. So it's something that we have to work on, maybe working on different separate collections or other alternatives. Not for the moment. So, and talking now about modulated fee for glass. Well, the 2024-2027 fee modulation decision for glass packaging in Spain for Ecovidrio is based on compliance with legal requirements and its contribution to increasing recycling rates and material quality. But specifically, recycling rates is the most important. So the goal is for the adoptive measures to serve as a catalyst for improving recyclability and promoting eco-design. And well, we decide to do a fee modulation based on bonus malus. So here you can see some penalties and some rewards. And well, all glass penalties involve a 50% increase in the applicable green dot fee for primary glass packaging made from borosilicate glass, opal glass, or ceramics, basically. So, well, this affects to the sector we are talking today about, and that's the reason why, even before applying this fee modulation, we've been working with them a lot, talking about this because, well, we would like not to penalize anyone. We just want to go to all the packaging be recyclable for the future. And well, the fee modulation has to be balanced so does not affect to the total glass green dot fee. Penalties and incentives must be balanced. So the rewards we are using, the objective is to improve recyclability of packaging by conducting studies. So the money we are taking for the penalties is going to be used to conducting studies to enhance the sustainability of materials subject to fee modulation. And well, yes, finishing my presentation, I'm going to talk about two pilot tests we are defining at the moment to start in 2025, also with the Perfumery and Cosmetics Association in Valencia. The first one, we call it retailers. You can see here that well, there is a bin we designed, and this involves placing these bins to collect glass in light packaging from the perfume sector. We may say small packaging, and in these bins. So we are looking for small packaging with recyclability problems, the ones we were talking before, and also ampoules and also all this kind of glass. And we are going to place around 70 bins in shopping centers, also over the counter chemists, retailers, perfume and cosmetic centers. And after, we will measure how much glass is collected and judge the feasibility of the project. And it includes a specific project logo, website, and communication to the public centers. And the second pilot test. Well, this is specific containers in nail salons, so it's specific for this kind of market. And as you mentioned before, this nail polish contains hazardous substances, so it's considered hazardous waste for the law in Spain. So this pilot test would analyze the cost and efficiency of a specific separate collection in nail salons in order to collect this polish in other way different to the glass containers. We designed a specific mini glue, as you see here, and well, we think we are going to collect in around 20 nail salons in Valencia, and also includes the specific logo I mentioned before. And the glass would be tested to be recycled either for furnaces uses or also for construction uses. We will see which is the best option. And the duration of these pilot tests is 6 months. So this is I'm finishing now the presentation. I'm glad to answer any questions you may have.